Hello everyone, myself Shreyas Thare and I will be talking about the task 2 of Data Science and Business Analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. In this task, we are going to use K-means clustering and we are going to do it for the IRIS dataset. This is the prediction using unsupervised machine learning. So, it is an unsupervised machine learning problem. First, we are going to input the required libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Scikit-learn. So, first we are loading the IRIS dataset and I have saved this data in the same path where my file is present. To see what is there in the first 5 items of the dataset, we use df.head that which gives the first 5 rows of the dataset. Basically, the iris dataset is of species of flower. So, there are 3 species. First one is Iris setosa, second Iris versicolor, and third Iris virginica. As this is the classification problem, we can classify the output into 3 classes, but we are not going to make use of classification thing, but we are going to make use of cluster because it is an unsupervised machine learning problem. Now we will find the optimum number of cluster. To find the optimum number of clusters, we are going to use the elbow method. There are various methods to find the optimum number of clusters, but here we are going to use the elbow method. The number of clusters deals with a certain range for each number within the cluster. Sum of the squares, which is the WCSS value calculated in the store on a list. These values are then plotted against the number of clusters used before the location of the bend, and the second point indicates the number of clusters. So here we can understand that through this graph we can see that just by applying for a loop in the range of 1 to 11 inside, what we are doing is within the cluster sum of the squares, which is basically the inertia, we are using this against the number of clusters. So this method tells us after the point when it tries to become constant, the value of number of clusters are going to take, and you can see after this point the value becomes constant in this graph. So we are going to consider number of clusters as 3. So now we are going to apply the k-means cluster on the data with the cluster value equal to 3. So we will just import the k-means cluster model from the sklearn cluster and we will be applying it on our dataset, and we just use this and use the fit predict for the iris dataset. After this, we will be plotting the clusters accordingly. So there are 3 levels which are giving. One is the iris setosa, iris versicolor, and iris virginica, and we are giving 3 different colors according to each level. The red, purple color is given to the iris setosa, the orange color is given to the iris versicolor, and green color to the iris virginica. And here we are also calculating the number of centroids for the clusters. So this is represented as a red color. This is the first cluster. This is one, and there are 3 clusters present to the red color in the same class character plot. We are using through 3D representation. This is the 3D representation, and we are labeling the predictions. So here we are considering 0 corresponds to setosa, 1 corresponds to versicolor, and 2 corresponds to virginica. And then we are adding the predictions to the dataset, and here we are doing the data visualization. And this is the bar plot of cluster what we had done before, and this is the violin plot, and then this is pair plot of the clusters. So pair plot inside it states that the petal length and the petal width seem to be positively correlated. Iris setosa are same to have a same petal length and petal width as compared to other smaller ones. And looking at the overall scenario, it seems that the case Iris setosa have smaller dimensions than the other flowers. So this task is completed. Thank you.